Any birthday party needs a cake, and whether it's store-bought or baked with passion, it's not a party without the glitter of candles. And yet, a birthday would be incomplete without the obligatory cake. The origins of the solution to this question are lost in the mists of time. In this video, we'll trace the history of the birthday cake from its earliest recorded appearances in ancient civilizations all the way up to the present day. If this is your birthday, then have a wish, and we will teach you all about cake. Traditions of cutting birthday cakes and exchanging gifts were first seen in ancient Greece. The ancient Egyptians were the source of the notion for birthday parties in ancient Greece. When a pharaoh was crowned, he or she was treated as a deity or goddess, and the occasion was celebrated as if it were the pharaoh's birthday. Cakes were constructed as unburned sacrifices and bloodless gifts to deities, monarchs, and heroes in ancient Egyptian culture. These rituals were performed in addition to or as a replacement for animal sacrifices. Cakes were originally presented to Artemis, the Greek moon goddess, after the Egyptians influenced the practice. The Greek sacred birthday cakes were made as baked pieces of bread, biscuits, baked goods, and honey-sweetened sponges called meli. In addition, they also placed candles on the cake to make it glimmer like a full moon in honor of the moon goddess, Artemis. The birthday cake's first actualization. Germans have been putting up nativity scenes, decorating Christmas trees, and eating birthday cake in honor of Jesus' birth since the Middle Ages. After becoming a standard practice for remembering the birth of Jesus, birthday cakes found their way into the festivities of children's special days. German children's birthday celebrations were known as Kinderfest back in the 1500s. To prepare for Kinderfest, the children's parents baked cakes first thing that morning. Then, they use a candle to mark the year and age of the celebrant's offspring by placing it atop a cake. The mass adoption of birthday cakes. The widespread availability of cake can be attributed to the widespread availability of sugar, which became much cheaper as a result of globalization and technological advances in the 16th and 17th centuries. After the advent of the factory system in the 1800s, birthday celebrations became increasingly popular. The popularity of birthday cakes skyrocketed, giving rise to the category of contemporary cakes. The practice of celebrating special occasions like birthdays, anniversaries, or new festivals has increased significantly in recent years. After all, a cake is appropriate for any and all events. Let's see some of the sweet facts about modern-day birthday cakes. The first slice of your birthday cake in Mexico must be given to the person you love the most. Koreans have a different version of birthday cake called tteok, a must-have on a kid's first birthday. It is a steamed rice cake with various stuffing and is usually served with Korean seaweed soup. Traditional Danish birthday cakes are in the shape of the person having the birthday and are called kagemand for a cake man and kagekone for a cake woman. Mawa cake is a traditional birthday cake in India made out of milk and nuts and is considered to make the birthday celebrant extra special because it takes a long time and effort to make. A revani is a gooey birthday cake famous in Greece and Turkey, which is made of lemon and semolina with a thin layer of orange syrup on top that gives it a sweet flavor. The iconic Jewish birthday cake is known as yugat yomladet, a chocolatey, moist sponge cake with lots of frosting or whipped cream on top, and it must be eaten with milk or dunked in it like an Oreo. Thanks to the ancient Greeks for introducing cakes, Germans for embracing the tradition of cakes on birthdays, and most especially, to the hands and creativity of bakers since the 1800s who incorporated sweetness into cakes that we got to enjoy until these days. Celebrating a birthday may vary from country to country, however, there comes a similarity: cakes on birthdays for you and me. Julia Child once said, "A party without a cake is just a meeting." Cakes, indeed, make an occasion extra special for everyone.